Alrighty, let's get this party started. Something's still running. Unmute. There we go. All right. Boom. So we need to fix that. I see over there that got moved. So properties, transform, fit to screen. Shift this up a little bit more. All right. Good morning, everybody. It's time. It's time for plot. And lots of it. So we're going to try something a little new today. I've got both of these chats over here. So that we can keep up with YouTube and we can keep up with YouTube as well as Twitch chat. We're gonna try this, see how this goes today. Let's see here. Morning. I hate Isabel. I mean, what's wrong? What's wrong? You don't want Core 7? Or you don't want a Core 7 Isabel? I mean, mine's on the way. I'm Core 1. She hates me. I mean, she loves me. But it's I don't have control over this. This is just how this goes. I got MLB and 200 pulls. I'm not gonna MLB her. There's no way in heck I'm gonna go do that. It's not worth it. MLB is never worth. I don't like her alt burst screen, so I would never chase that. You can't break the 160 wall. You'll get there. Well, let's go ahead and do some of the lower hanging fruit stuff real quick. Give people a few minutes to come in here. Let's see. We'll start at let's say I'll do polls in 5 minutes. Because what we're gonna do, actually, let's just do this. Let me go to my Twitch thing. I'm gonna force the ads to run real quick so that we're done for the hour, and this way they're not showing up during the polls. So let me run that ad break that I can force through. Let me go to the creator dashboard. Stream manager. Stream together. What's the ad break normally? 1 minute and 30? That normally shows up? Let me go ahead and just... I'm going to slam the 3-minute thing, so just type in chat. It's 2 minutes. Alright, I'll run that one. I'm going to run... You know what? I'm just going to run a 3-minute one so that it's done, and it shouldn't show up for like an hour. You get 4 Snow Whites in total. 3 to you'll be able to max limit break Snow White. Well, Small White, I should say. So let me run this ad thing here on only Twitch will see this. So I'm gonna knock this out real quick. I'll be chatting with you and chat here. So yeah, for those of you that are on YouTube and X, we're running a 3-minute ad break, and basically what that's doing is stopping the pre-roll from coming up while we're doing all the summoning stuff. That's what we're doing, if you're curious. So that's what we're typing over in chat. So I don't know how legible that'll end up being, but that's as far over as I can get it. And as big as I can realistically make it without it taking over the stream. All right, they got 30 seconds left on the ad break, and then we'll and then we should be back to normal. And also this allows it for 7 a.m. All right, everybody should be coming back now. Go ahead and clean up a few of these things. Why is it pinging my 30-day supply? That's weird. Go ahead and buy the shop stuff.
I'll build you everything you need. Hope you put it to good use.
So yeah, we're gonna go do some pulls.
Thank you.
Mad Havana Pro Hit. You remember? Yes. I do remember. You were here, I think, about a week ago.
Just in time, dear client.
Welcome to Rupee's shop. Doesn't it feel
I've got
great
so many
spending
irons
money?
to
Thank you for
level up.
coming. Another successful transaction. You can take your time.
Okay. So, first things first, let's go ahead and, so we're getting a 30-day credit chest, 30 battle, 30 core, a synchro slot, skill manual, skill manual, skill manuals, and burst manual. That's pretty cool. It's here 4 days ago, the Minecraft stream? That's right. I knew it was roughly a week. Last week. How are you doing? Alright, so let's see what my R's give me. We've been hanging on to these for quite a while. 21% chance for SSR. Alright, let's see what we get. Sakura and Pravity dupe. Alright. That's not horrible. Pravity's kind of cool. Sakura kind of sus. I'm gonna do this because why not? We're gonna buy the molds.
Salt teeth, entire
Well,
buildings.
let me rephrase it. We're gonna buy the molds.
I can make it for you.
Take as much time as you like.
Let's see here. We have 160, so I'll buy 40. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40.
I'm sure you'll be more than happy
All right,
with
so that's-
your purchase.
Let's see what we get here. 4 high qualities. Let's hope for something good. Okay, so we get kitty titties and a yan. All right. All right, that's interesting. Oh yeah, Isabel's horrible. Isabel's the worst pilgrim. Technically, Nero, or not, technically, Nihilister would be worse, but Nihilister actually has some value overall. Alright. So, let's hope that we can walk away with Tia or Naga out of this. This is major hopium. Add me. Darn. Alright, well, that's not too shabby. So we've got a dupe for Nero, dupe for Sakura, a dupe for Yan, a dupe for Adme, and a dupe for Pravity so far. Let's go ahead and try to get a little more bad luck off before we get going. Let's do the friendship polls. Let's see if we get anything here. Try to burn off a little more. Litter, that's not a bad one. Just remembered I picked up some molds. Nice. I didn't, oh yeah. Alright. So let's see if we can get a gold spark here. Fake out maybe? No. Nope. Alright. Alright, we got one gold spark. So who comes home now? Viper dupe. Interesting. Oh, we got another one? Yuna, darn you. Alright, I think this is the last one. I mean, great back animation, but, back to back to back! Uh-oh, I think we're getting hot. I think it's about time to go smack that Red Hood banner. Nero again! Wow! Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's do our free daily recruitment. Okay, so we're only doing 5 pulls and 5 multis on her, and then we're pulling. Just straight out. So we're going after a 1% chance. So if I can get, my wish list is if we can get out of these 5 pulls, we got 4% chance for an SSR, 1% chance for it being Red Hood. Out of this, I would love to get or see Rapunzel is like the only one I actually want out of this. If I'm not gonna get her, I'd like to see Rapunzel. It's the only one I'm missing. It's the only one I'm missing that I care about. So 5 multis. Yes, the horny nun. Fake out. All right, there's one. Two. No fake out. Yes. All right, gold spark. Let's see a big multi. Let's actually see a multi here. Nope, we just got one.
Please.
I think it was 5 in.
Soldier OW.
Armament check.
If
I'll
it's
be
not
part of your
her,
platoon from here on out.
it's probably Isabel. Let's be real. Tetra. Okay, what do we got? Biscuit. Oh my god, she's so maxed up. And then, how many tickets are we at? Whoops. I did not mean to do that. 2 more. All right, 2 more pulls. She's not great. She's like some weird tech unit you'll want to use, but like nothing major you want to like just jump right into.
Leave it.
All right, last multi. Let's see if we can walk away without spending. Unless I get something kind of good, if it gives me a fire multi, I might go a little deeper. No. All right, we're gonna cut our losses. So, we'll take the 200 and
Hello.
walk away. We
This
got
is the
40,000
electronic integration
gems.
system of the central
That
government.
is just a little of halfway to a pity. So, between what we're gonna get and by the time we get to a unit that I think will be valuable, I say let's just work on summoning that. So, Red Hood. Done.
Credit deducted.
All right. Now, let's see here. Material. Has it already added the synchro? Hello there. How's it going? Well, I mean, I bought it with tickets, so I mean, does that really count? So, now it's wish list time. So let's check our wish list. So we're gonna do Helm, Mast, yes, Pravity, Guillotine, and Marciana is what we're gonna chase here. Litter, Tia, Naga, Drake, and Jackal, and then we're gonna run Bunny Twins, Rosanna, Firma. Alright, so we got 100, so we got 10 multis here. Now let's really hope for, let's hope for a Pilgrim, and let's hope it's, Rapunzel. This will be the fun part. Fake out? Nope. Alright. Nope. I'm trying to think if there's a way you can tell. I think there is when it first pops if it's gonna be a fake out or not. You'll get 3 Rapunzels. Oh, I wish. Okay. Alright, bless RNG. Okay, gold spark. Something we want. Let's see what it is. All the way at the end.
Armament.
Is below.
Come on, I feel it. Let's be a new Nikke.
Oh. Is
Missilus. Okay. So, who's getting upped? Jackal. Nice. Okay. So let's go look at the wish list here. So let's take Jackal out, and we're gonna work on Maxwell. We want to finish her to MLB. I think that's gonna be a long term, because she was just in there for collections. This is going more into long term. Yes. Okay, we're good. All right, come on. Let's see Rapunzel. Okay, the second to last one.
I made soldier. I. Poet.
I think it's this one. No, I miscounted. Oh wow, I really miscounted. Tetra. Okay. Probably bunny twins. No!
I am Rosanna.
Rosanna.
The leader of Hedania.
Okay, she might be trash, but we at least got her. So now we can work on We can take her off and I'll put somebody else in that's more long-term investment. So let's pop in... probably volume needs to go in now. Because basically I'm thinking it's volume, noise, and for me, probably novel. She isn't trash? She is. She's trash. I'm sorry, Leo. She's trash. Nope, no fake out. So, you definitely want to, when it comes to the wish list, you want to use this in a specific way to focus units that are very important for you. So, for me, Helm is a great burst 3 healer, can really bring a team back. Mast I need for the 2B team. For last shots, Pravity is a massive win. For alternate burst 3s, depending on what's going on, Guillotine is a great one. If you're also needing an interesting burst 2 for the last shot comp, Marciana is not a bad support healer for it. So it's something just to kind of have on hand. In my case, for Litter, it's trying to core 7 Litter. I'm going to core 7, Tia and Naga, we're going to probably work on at least max limit breaking. Max will probably core 7 because she is such a good unit for later game. As far as Drake, we're going to replace Drake with probably Pepper. Potentially. Yeah, probably Pepper. So, using it as a system, like, I use it to collect maybe 1, maybe 2 at max units that I really need. Since Tetra, I don't really need a lot of them. I'm more, like, I use Tetra just to catch up. You'll get Run Rapunzel now? I mean, that's fine. As long as I get Rapunzel, I don't care if it's max limit broke or not. I just want Rapunzel. Alright, we're about out of tickets. Nope. Alright. 1 multi, so I'll do 2 more multis. 1 with gems, 1 with tickets. And we'll see what we get. And we'll call it quits on this. Fake out, alright. So this is at least 1.
What are your orders? Armor. Leap.
Soldier
Alright, come on.
OW.
Pilgrim, Rapunzel. Pilgrim! Let's go! Rapunzel, Rapunzel, Rapunzel! Do it!
May the Creator bless you for never losing your faith, even during your darkest
At long
hours.
last, she comes home. 1 year later, she comes home. The Church of Horny Nun is here. Let's go. Let's freaking go. All right, hold on.
Who ordered all this fucking anime titty?
Yes. Hold on, I'm posting this on X real quick.
Titty sprinkles.
Oh, crap. Look at this. Aaron coming to the Plot Hunters. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the 2 months. I greatly appreciate it. Can we get some plot in chat for Aaron? Seriously, thank you so much for coming back to the Plot Hunters. I greatly appreciate it. Post. I am all fire. That's literally what I just said. Actually, I meant to put the hashtags in. Whoops. Thankfully, I'm paying to be able to edit this post. Hashtag
Titty sprinkles.
Nikke. First anniversary. Hashtag Nikke. And hashtag Nikke. Update. Because I messed that up. All right. That's what we're talking about.
Soldier EG at your service.
I am not going to praise Rosanna. She's not that good. She's not that. You're going to do one and get... No, you'll... Everybody should probably go do their multi now. All right, so let's look at the carnage. I'm not even going to do the extra multi. I got what I'm wanting. My RNG is done for the day. You have no idea. I'm just we're gonna... So, the carnage of what we ended up with. Gold. Oh. What are you getting? No, I am not gonna praise Rosanna. I will tell you this, she is hot, but she's not good in the game. So we got one biscuit body. Tis Helm. Very good. We got 2 Neros, 1 Sakura, 1 Admi, 1 Pravity, 1 Uni, and at least that is true. True. I have Rapunzel with overloaded gear. Her healing is Chef's Kiss. Oh yeah, by the way, look at this. Pilgrim support. Totally don't have a glove ready for her. All right, so yeah, totally. Akuro, so if you go, actually, let me just do this. It's on North America. We'd love to have you. So its thick plot and the UID is 4832. But here's my unfortunate thing though with Rapunzel. I kind of need to give the support gear to as long as it's not the chest or the gloves, I kind of have to give it to Dorothy first. You'll apply? You don't even need to apply. You can just join on in. We're happy to have you. If you have any questions, as I always tell people on YouTube, you can hit me up in the comments. Come hang out with me on the live stream. And Discord, wherever you want. We're always happy to help get you squared away. He just landed Hood again? Wow! That's crazy. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and level up Pravity.
I'll make an exception and give you some praise.
The question is do I kind of want to need, do I want to save some of these to level up, units throughout the next couple weeks? I have too much support gear. I have Dorothy, Rapunzel with full sets and just sitting on another set in your bag. All right, let's go spend some currency. So we need to get that 1 for Red Hood. We're gonna get 1 for Rapunzel. Actually, hold on. Let me just mark these down. We're gonna get 1 for Red Hood, 1 for Rapunzel. We're gonna get 1 for Small White. For sure, we're gonna do... Yeah, Red Hood is a DP. Red Hood's kind of a little bit of everything. Let's just say... Darn, how do I want to do this? Red Hood, Rapunzel. screw it. We'll just do this a little bit over time. Hopefully I don't get, like, shot straight into a story here. I'd like to be able to just do my stuff. Red Hood is a mini DPS. She's micro Modernia. Oh yeah, we can go ahead and level that up. Okay, so this is cool. So it tells that you're gonna consume the currency first. I mean, I wouldn't even necessarily, if you've got Nikke's, it's not really a shaft. All right, so let's go ahead and bring, let's put small white here.
Output increase confirmed.
And now we're gonna buy 2 for sure. And we're gonna put
Whoa, amazing!
Red Hood and Rapunzel there.
You really don't hold back.
Well, it's not necessarily the space for Senti. I'm trying to quickly grasp the teams that I potentially use, and I'm trying to think who benefits me more if I invest into them. Since I don't have... The question comes in, how quickly can I level up Novel for 2B's team to get her actually usable, to be better than Quincy? Or not, yeah, better than Quincy. Do I need Senti as a burst 2 right now? I'm debating Summer Mary for Union Raid and Solo Raid. First 3 polls in Discord. Alright, I'll check it out in a minute. Yulha, I'm debating on popping in. Novel is, so for 2B, Novel is technically one of the better units because of how her burst works. You just have to manually play it. Like, Adme is good, but it's just, do I need Adme? Do I really need Sakura right now? I don't really, do I need Jackal for a PvP team right this moment? I'm not gonna play Alice. I don't like her play style. I think it's safe to say we'll have Red Hood maxed out by the end of the event. I think with your current luck, that's potentially true. You know what? I'll go ahead and put... I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna finish this line out.
My intuition has become sharper.
So that's what I'm gonna invest into right now. And we're gonna bring, for sure, Senti into this.
Woohoo! My power is increasing!
So let's see here. If I was to max out right now, just based off of what I would potentially think I would use, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. So if I was to do it, I could fill out one more of potential Nikke that I think I would want to use around in,
You've got to catch up, Commander. I'm the only one getting stronger.
Alright, this is all we're doing for now. Because this is what I said, it was we would wait till Red Hood, see what we're gonna do. Because we got Red Hood, we got the investment, we're not gonna go too much further with this.
Don't worry. The power belongs to you. partner.
Okay, I know for sure Jackal's gonna go on a PvP team.
Look, I've gotten my teeth sharpened!
And I think what we can do is we can save the last 3 spots for as we need to add in. And this will help get things squared away where we think we need to be. Because like I said, there's a few things that I want to get for Union Raid set up. There's a few things I want to get ready for Solo Raid. So these last 3, I think I feel good with where we're at here. All right, so let's put some stuff on some stuff and party. We got story to do today. We've got event stuff to do. Yeah. So we just need to figure out if we're going to end up duping these units or if I'm going to save them for the weeklies. All right, so in order of business, we need to get Red Hood and Attacker set. So it looks like we need to do, we need to go do our interception. So let's do that. See if we can get anything here. Get my Red Hood, but I'm not gonna stop until I get my Red Hood. Do it. Good luck. Or until you get sad. I believe.
Destroy them all!
So, like I said, I do this team because it's just fun and memes, and why not? All you have is sadness. I mean...
I got too excited.
I get it. Did you pity her yet, Zoo? Oh yeah, we should probably work on getting that rocket launcher a little lower. You can't pity? Well, you've still got a bunch of tickets coming in over the event. To be fair, you do have a ton of tickets about to start showing up. So we've got all the ones for the anniversary check-ins. You'll have the ones from the event. You've still got a lot. This is a cool anniversary. They did it. Wow! Look what I got. It was meant to be, chat. Red Hood got her helm like that. Bruh. It just was like, oh yeah, happy Pilgrim Day. Here's her helm. Happy anniversary. Yeah, right? That's like literally the lotto.
Is that all?
Okay, then we get nothing. I mean, okay. I'm not gonna be mad at that.
I may look like a bunny, but I'll take on anyone,
And nothing again.
anytime,
You know what?
anywhere.
Not even gonna complain about getting nothing today because I just got the oh, I'm just short. She completely melted Gravedigger. Nice. All right, let me watch Zoo's 3 pulls real quick. watch these real quick. Okay, he gets the gold spark. He's got one.
Please. Soldier Oda. Nice.
Spam clicking
Soldier
through it.
FA. Awaiting your order.
Okay, you got Drake. That's actually really good. You need to be kind of slightly happy with that. That's a really good pull. Okay, you gold spark again. It's in the middle.
Nice. Soldier
So
E.
Drake's a good pull. Tetra. Ludmilla. Okay, the Ludmilla dupe kind of sucks, but... Alright, so... The Drake was the cool part, and then you did get kind of shafted. Alright, so let's see if we have any gear that we can move around to actually make her work. I mean, imagine being able to just loot that today. Okay, so I need chest plates. Let's take it off of Brid. I've got the gloves. And I've got the boots. So, she's at least got one of her pieces. What cube are you gonna end up needing?
If you've got nothing to do, at least come and massage my back.
Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and start with 444. And then we'll work on getting this opened up in a minute. Okay. So that'll be 444 for her. And then we need Rapunzel to get gear. So we should be good on supporter gear. We got the pilgrim gloves. Alright. I'll leave you at 111 just for right now. I'm gonna need to figure out what we're putting you in. That's gonna be the real question. Okay, so Red Hood, we've got Rapunzel. I'm sure for story we're gonna carry Small White. I'm sure she's probably gonna be a rate up unit. So you're only 2 multis away from getting her. That's not bad. There's Small White. Alright, anything I want to take away? No, but I will pop the Pilgrim on you so you have some gear. I'll pop the Pilgrim on you so you have gear. We'll give you the other glove. And the other boot. Alright, so you're at least usable now for story. Can take her off Pilgrim Tower. Oh, that's true. Good idea. Good idea. Small White. Let's go. Nice. If I see one more Ludmilla. Yeah, she likes you. She's your Isabel. Wow, the mask though's pretty cool. Crow sucks. Soda, I mean... I feel you on that. I just call her Small White, take her to leave it. I mean, for real. That's the only way. That is the only way. That is the only... It's the way. This is the way. Okay. So, what should we do first? Do we want to do the anniversary morning, or do we want to... Actually, we should save that. Smoldernia, I say. Small White, yes. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the story thing and start seeing what's all around here.
Hey, are you listening to those old tunes again?
Old tunes? Show some respect. These rapturous melodies are life itself.
Okay.
Come here.
Maybe do that, Zoo?
Red Hood, I can't breathe. Could you turn that down?
What was that I just heard? Surely it couldn't be someone interrupting this fine song I'm listening to. Well, what do you think? It's positively effervescent, right?
I feel like I'm getting older just listening to it.
Ha! What are you on about? Besides, most things in life are like a fine wine, and only get better with age. At any rate, what brought you over here to see me? I doubt it was because you missed me. Did you come to borrow my nudie mag?
What? Absolutely not. I'm too young to be looking at stuff like that.
So what you mean is that you'll be super into it later?
It's not that at all. Anyway, the commander is calling for you. He has something to tell all of us.
Right now? I think I've got a good idea of what he's going to say. Fine, let's go.
Any chance you could release me from this headlock before you go?
You call this a headlock? Please, it's just a friendly hug.
Call it what you want, but it's uncomfortable.
Would you prefer a piggyback ride?
It's fine. Let's just go.
Are you two practicing pro wrestling? You apparently have too much time.
That
on your
costume
hands.
has gotta come to the game.
It's not what you think.
Oh, cool. Are you guys wrestling? Never a dull moment with you
Yeah,
two.
that's nuts.
That's not what we're doing.
If I may throw in my 2 cents.
And she still looks the same.
Wrestling isn't a particularly useful martial arts discipline against raptures. Devoting your time to practicing it will be of little value.
We're not wrestling.
Ah, wrestling, eh? That headlock of yours isn't too sturdy, Red Hood. I've got a few videos you could check out for reference if you'd like.
Lilith, Red Hood is bullying me.
No, I'm not. We're practicing pro wrestling.
That's what Red Hood said.
How many times do I have to say that this isn't wrestling?
Oh my, you're awfully upset.
Are you two
No.
So am I to take it that Red Hood is picking on you?
Hey, I would never pick on our precious little Snow White.
When y'all doubt me saying it's a costume. No, so that's not the costume she's wearing in that one photo that was leaked through the leaky pipes. The other one looked like it was gonna be her sister, because it was way more tame. That I would have seen instantly and been like, yeah, that's Scarlet. That one looks like very Scarlet.
I think that's everyone. Have a seat so I can begin the briefing.
Question. Are we allowed to sit in a headlock position?
Up to you. Is that everyone? Scarlet? Rapunzel?
Here.
Dorothy?
Here.
The Japanese version.
Lily Weiss?
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, I'll begin. Could you all sit closer together? How come you're all so far apart? We're supposed to be a team.
If you want us to be chummy, then let's have a group meal. I can't remember the last time we all hung out and had some grub.
We all ate together just last week.
She passes out whenever she drinks, so it's no wonder she doesn't remember.
I don't know what it is, but lately, whenever I have a few drinks, I don't remember anything.
I thought you were pretending to black out so you didn't have to pay the bill.
Come on, I'm not that kind of person.
I heard you got arrested once for dining and dashing.
That's all in the past. I've turned over a new leaf.
Quiet, everyone. I have details about our next mission.
Interesting.
Good. Now, to get started. To be honest, I'm not a fan of our squad's name. Goddess Squad. It's like I don't even exist.
Commander, when are we going to commence the briefing?
Very well. Let's begin.
All right, Red Ash. Oh, hey, look, a helicarrier. Totally not Marvel.
Want to hear some tunes while we proceed?
All right,
Come
take
on,
a
let's
look
go.
at the shop. Should be a standard shop if I remember correctly. Yep. We'll need this for today. So we're gonna get 15 recruitment vouchers in this. Okay. Skills, that'll be great. Okay. Anniversary Pass has 5, 7, 10 advanced. Okay. This will probably be the one we pick up. Okay, so quite a big area to have to cover to look for those glitter things, which I said we're gonna start. I'm gonna do those probably off stream and make little short YouTube videos for them of where they are and see how that works. Because I see it, it's right there. All right, so missions, probably the usual mission thing, yeah. All right, story.
I'm a bit hungry.
Rewarded Nikke's. Shocking! So, if we have Red Hood and Dorothy, that's 100%. We can get... You know, we could throw her in there just because, you know, play the RP of the story. Okay. So we're gonna bring in, for RP reasons, we're gonna bring you in. Let's make this funny. We're gonna bring you.
You can handle me?
And then she's gonna be the center.
Engage.
Snow White, engage.
Be there. And then she's gonna be there.
I'm always by your side.
That ought to be fun. Okay, so let's check out the story and see what's in store for us. Who will be the foreshadowed unit of 1.5?
All of us in this room know things are looking
The Goddess
bleak.
Squad? I could do that, actually, after this mission. I could. I'm just missing the burst 2. Why Nihilister? The only Pilgrim burst 2 I had.
4 years ago, the Raptures invaded. To stand against this naked aggression, the United Forces of Humanity was formed. We fought with all our might, but the battle has increasingly leaned in the Raptures' favor. To this day, the situation remains largely unchanged.
However, starting 2 years ago, we have experienced the occasional victory. And these victories are occurring more often now.
You're right about that. Once the Goddess Squad was deployed to the battlefield, we have been able to secure a small foothold and turn the tide of this skirmish. Of that, you can all be proud. The sooner you're proud of yourselves, the better. So you can start now.
Wow, our squad is the best. That includes you, Rapunzel.
I doubt it.
I'm proud to be a member of the Goddess
I think
Squad.
she got an upgrade here.
What's there to be proud of? This was all a foregone conclusion.
Just
There's that snooty Dorothy we all know and love. Ooh, you must say it's a foregone conclusion, but that's not what most of the general public believes.
Dorothy's
After
told
a
you
year?
several times
Yes.
before not to call her
a
snooty.
lot of multis
It would be the
to get
56th
her.
time if I issue a warning again, to be precise. At any rate, I prefer not to pat myself on the back in such a self-congratulatory fashion.
Huh.
All I got was Isabel.
The newcomer doesn't
Yeah.
seem too proud either.
How could I be? My time in this unit has been most fleeting. Furthermore, boasting of past achievements is not something I partake in.
A lot of people would kill to have something to be proud of.
Perchance, but not I. I have but one wish. To become stronger, nothing more. To place so much credence in the thoughts of others is a sign of one's naivete and inexperience.
That's hardly something you should be saying. You're the one swinging a sword around.
What do you mean?
Hanging around in the backyard playing war with wooden swords
What are they
is a
gonna do
favorite
with Tyr
childhood
Naga?
pastime,
I mean, fair.
is it not?
If thou thinks my blade is of wooden constitution, then allow me to prove how fallacious that notion is.
How about you skip the briefing and head outside to train? At least then we'd have some peace and quiet.
You're all not fighting again, are you?
Hardly. We're just having some playful banter.
If I may continue, we may have had a
It's
commendable winning
it's just
streak
one or
during
the
our
other.
tenure on the
It's
battlefield, but the
they're
same
just
cannot be
it would
said
be
of our
the
fellow
Pilgrims are
military
both.
units. No matter how well we're performing, we have to look at the situation as a whole. In the grand scheme of things, our contributions don't amount to much. More than anything, we've primarily served to raise morale. We've given people hope, so that they feel free to dream.
Regardless of our own achievements, we're just a small unit, and our contributions only go so far.
The United Forces of Humanity on the surface are running out of supplies, and have suffered one loss after another. Raptures have continued to breach the barriers. The power disparity is evident from nearly every angle. be it the number of their forces or the level of their weaponry.
Would a declaration of surrender be a feasible option?
We're unable to communicate with them in any way, so I doubt that would work.
Did you tell them about my idea of waving a white flag?
Of course I didn't bring up such a ludicrous suggestion.
You don't have to be mean about it.
At any rate, a direct confrontation against the Raptures is a lost cause.
Huh?
It's painful to admit, but humanity doesn't stand a chance against these creatures.
So an all-out offensive would be tantamount to suicide?
Correct. Based on our observations of the Rapture's movements thus far, we've been led to believe they operate according to a linear chain of command. All of them appear to only have basic input functions except high-ranking Raptures. In other words...
There's a head.
Huh? Don't they all have heads?
That's not what I meant.
I don't get it.
Basically,
A leader of some kind.
precisely.
Ah, so the big cheese.
The big what?
That's what we call the boss or leader in my neck of the woods.
Can I continue?
Go right ahead.
Our mission is clear. We need to take out the big cheese. I mean... We need to take out the Rapture's leader.
Have you figured out the Queen's whereabouts?
We still don't have a precise location. But we've ascertained her general whereabouts.
We've investigated all the previous areas pointed out to us, but weren't able to find any traces of the Queen anywhere. It's enough to make you wonder if the Queen even exists.
No, there's still one place we haven't checked. The most vast expanse of them all.
You don't mean...
I do. Space.
Star Wars! I mean, what? So,
I will look over everyone.
I would totally suggest,
Oh no!
these are probably,
Better reload.
if I was to take a guess on forms, no. These would be older because this is, like, I'm assuming this is about 40-something.
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
Yes. Is...
Space?
This would be older than the versions we have in the game. So, Overzone was 50 years prior to where the game starts. I'm assuming this is a good chunk of history further back than that. I don't know. I don't know if it'll actually end up saying in here how far behind this is. You know, if it says... we know it's the first 4 years after the thing. This is around 100 years ago. Okay, that's what I was going to say this. I think this was supposed to be staged 50 years prior to Overzone, but I didn't want to go out and just blanketly say that unless we know if we can kind of confirm this, because I don't really... There's a certain amount of the lore that I'm not 100% sure on. And I knew this was roughly a good chunk behind Overzone.
As in outer space?
But yeah, if this makes
He's
some
talking
sense for
about
it
the
being
lift.
100 years, totally.
That's right. Amongst all the chaos and pandemonium of the initial invasion, they managed to slip it past us. One of the first things those creatures did was destroy the shuttle launch pads in various locations.
Started a century ago? Okay.
We initially thought they were randomly targeting large-scale facilities. But upon further reflection,
I
we have seen
kind of
that there was
remember that.
intent behind their attacks.
As we speak, they've amassed an overwhelming number of troops near the lift. It's highly suspect. There's no way around that.
My thoughts doth lead to one conclusion. There's something out there in space.
So, we've got to take the lift up into space?
Correct. The lift leads to a space station. We suspect that is the lair of the Queen, and the source of all Rapture production.
Will we have any support? There are throngs of Raptures guarding the lift. It'd be impossible for us to break through their ranks alone.
Hey now, where's your confidence?
There's a fine line between confidence and hubris.
So are you saying we
honestly,
can't
gotcha.
do it?
I don't care.
That we should just
I'd
cut
do it.
and run?
Not at all.
I think that's enough suspense for now.
It's too well done to not be a gotcha skin.
Everyone's clearly on edge.
We're on the cusp of being able to mass-produce Nikkes. Last year, around 200 were manufactured, and not a single one had any defects. Around half of those will be joining us.
That's it? What about air support?
None. Stormbringer brought our air supremacy to a crashing halt.
Can't we just lob a few cruise missiles at him?
Have you forgotten what happened when we last fired an ICBM? A new breed of raptor we hadn't seen before swallowed it whole and converted it into an energy blast which it redirected back at us. Everything within a 20-kilometer radius was completely decimated.
Yeah, but didn't it end up dying immediately afterwards?
These are raptors we're talking about. I highly doubt that's the only one of its kind out there.
Well,
So we're incapable of aerial attacks.
We'll see
and missiles
what
are
ends up
no-go as
happening.
well.
because
What's
that
the
looks like
plan,
you're gonna
then?
want a
Rushing
That's gonna look
headlong
like that's
into
gonna
the
have a
fray
new
with
burst to
our
it.
mass-produced buddies behind us? I thought there were supposed to be over 200,000 Raptors encircling the lift. Are we just gonna plow our way through them all?
Correct.
What are the odds?
Of coming out victorious?
Of coming out alive?
Hard to say. There are only two options. Either we live or die. So, 50%?
I like this guy.
Are the mass-produced Nikkes really our only support?
Really.
Not necessarily. We might have a secret weapon at our disposal.
Tell us more.
All I can tell you is that we will win.
Well, you seem confident enough. I say let's go for it.
Hello there.
Worst comes to
Hello
worst,
there.
it'll be one hell of a way for me to go out.
Good morning.
What? Oh, right. The newbie swordsman doesn't know, does she? Just a moment.
We did.
Oh,
Bet that's the first time you've seen it for yourself, huh? It's not just the eyes. When I'm in a real tight spot, my voice changes too.
but does that mean...
Yeah. I've been corrupted.
We got a horny nun. That we did. Alright, so we're gonna use her in the burst 2 spot. So let's get rid of Nihilister. Actually, no, we'll leave her there. And then we'll put
Who
Scarlet
shall be
there.
the next to fall under my blade?
So, yeah. I'll go get the gun. Poor old Yeller. So yeah, we pretty much have Goddess Squad. Just missing Lily. Alright. Have you lost everything? I still have almost all my gems.
May the Creator bless us.
Thank you. And we got a Pilgrim helm today, so Red Hood gets her actual helm.
The hour of retribution draws near.
Oh no! I was just getting into the groove.
So that was a big win too.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Some hearsay hath reached mine ears.
So who do I have to shove into the synchro for Ludmilla? I don't know. I mean, I'd have to look at what you've got to really know what you need to do.
Any Nikke who is struck by a particular rapture tentacle proceeds to undergo a particular affliction known as corruption. They become deranged and attack all with reckless abandon, including their own allies. I surmised 'twas but a fool's tale or nonsensical wagging of tongues, but
How's it feel to know the legends are true?
that I cannot say. Yet judging by your countenance, 'tis not an overly treacherous situation. There is but an unnerving crimson that glows from thine eyes.
Apparently, the symptoms vary. There are times when they appear almost instantly, and then the other times they linger for extended periods, like myself.
We've actually just recently received some new information about that.
From VTC?
Yes. This so-called corruption phenomenon seems to be evolving. In the beginning, it took time for symptoms to fully manifest, but the latest iteration takes hold almost instantly. We've become aware that the device, dubbed Codename Ultra, which caused this corruption, is from an older generation.
How long does it take until it assumes full control?
need to
VTC
reset
is
one of them?
continuing to look into it. They should have an answer for us soon.
Yeah, post your box and we'll see.
How hilarious would it be if there's only a week left?
That wouldn't be funny at all.
I know that. Sometimes you have to pretend that things are okay in order to get by.
But you're not okay by any stretch of the imagination.
Anyway, I'm retiring after this operation. I want to spend the rest of my life kicking back and taking it easy.
Right. I understand.
So what's the course of action, boss? We aren't really charging ahead without any plan, are we?
Tomorrow morning, we will go to Elysian's third Nikke research lab. We'll be picking someone up, and I expect you all to be nice to her.
Who?
I haven't revealed this to any of you yet, but I have a daughter.
Excuse
Don't
me?
know which one's better. Post
Allow
both
me
and
to
we'll
explain.
figure it out.
Apparently, the newest iteration of the Grimm's model is complete. It's referred to as Cinderella. Her accompanying sidearm, Glass Slippers, is complete as well. She's undergone rigorous simulated and practical testing. We are to meet up with Cinderella and make our way to the lift together.
So you've got a Pravati, Tia, Naga, Dorothy, Small White, Rupee, Isabel, Blanc. It's got Drake, Brid, Vesti, Epinel, Signal, Unwa, Maiden, Crow, Pravati, Litter, Uni, Small White, Red Hood, Maiden, Biscuit, Volume, Sugar, Exia, Blanc, Maxwell, Nero, Soda. I'd probably say the one with Maxwell is probably the better account. Because it's got Litter, Pravati. There's so much about that account that I like almost more. And Box posted in Discord. I guess for now, you can... Since you're not going to break the 160... You don't have 5 3-stars, correct? Zoo? You don't have 5 3-stars yet? I'm trying to quickly go through all these. Okay, I see Ludmilla's 1. Small White will be 2. I don't think you need to worry about resetting anyone right now. Just chuck a few into your synchro device if you need spaces. And don't worry about resetting till you have 5, 6, 3 stars. Lamilla was the first. Okay, that's I was scrubbing through trying to make sure that that was the case. All right, let me pop back to the game.
Does Cinderella's ability have any relation to the operation? Adding another member to the team is far from a bad thing. But isn't it risky adding someone we're unfamiliar with? And on such a pivotal mission, too.
There's no need to be concerned on that front. She's been designed to specialize in blitzkrieg tactics, complete annihilation done in as little time as possible. Her capabilities are comparable to any airstrike or ICBM. After she has fulfilled her role, she will take her leave.
Is she really that powerful?
Apparently so. The Big Three have pumped more money and resources into the Grimm's models than any other. In your encounters with Raptures, you're nearly undefeated. As a result, Nikke production has largely splintered off into 2 distinct directions. Mass production types and specialized models. Those who are deemed to be less self-assured are turned into mass-produced models. Those who possess greater self-confidence and can better express their powers are eligible to become specialized models. Manufacturing Grimm's models requires inordinate amounts of money and technology. The original plan was to veer towards increasing mass production, but since you all have done such a bang-up job, the Big Three have decided to shift gears and funnel more money into building a second generation of Grimm's models, of which Cinderella is the first.
Her strength must be most formidable.
If we're talking about specs alone, she most likely exceeds all of you. Perhaps even me.
Don't say that! No one's stronger than you, Lilith.
Good grief! Do you really like her that much, Snow White?
I know I'm right.
If you want to be a capable fighter, you need more than just solid specs.
That's true.
So, according to you, her specifications exceed all of ours. Then it would be advisable to practice some sparring with you all in advance. Since we're on this topic, I have been itching to spar with you all for some time now.
Scarlet, if it's a fight you're looking for, then wouldn't it make sense for you to best me, the leader, first? At any rate, that concludes the mission briefing. Any questions?
Do I get anything like a corruption allowance? A per diem, perhaps?
Red Hood.
Geez, I'm only kidding around. How come you're all staring at me like that?
No questions, Commander.
Then we're done. We'll be moving out early in the morning, so everybody get a good night's rest.
I've got to go.
Why don't you go cheer her up?
Wouldn't it be better for you to handle that?
You're her friend. If I go, there's only so much I can do for her.
Ugh. I hate this kind of stuff.
Be that as it may.
Fine, fine.
So they're talking a lot about the Cinderella model. So that's...
Get lost. I'm busy.
Cinderella's an option. Lilith is still an option as a foreshadowed Nikke. Let's see who else shows up.
Oh no.
What other hints they drop.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Because it was pretty apparent at the end of Overzone, Red Hood was the next unit. So let's see by the end of this, who's gonna be that next unit.
Hey kid.
And I should say this too. because they did that for Red Hood, and a lot of us have talked about it, they may specifically, they may very well try to write the story to not do that again. You keep overlooking the obvious one, Commander. That is always makes him the first male character for the game, but I don't know. A lot of guys would want to watch his butt. So the issue is they've already said, from what I understand, I've heard this from multiple people multiple times, there will not be male Nikkes. It's not in the lore. So, I don't think we'll ever see a male Nikke nor a male collab unit, from what I've told, or what I've been told. Hello there, how's it going?
What's got you so down, huh? You scared?
Red Hood? You shouldn't boast about being corrupted.
How come?
Don't do that!
Give me an answer and I'll stop.
You're dying. You may be fine now, but it's going to take your life sooner or later.
Relax, kid. Why would I die? So my eyes and voice are a little funny looking, and I can't recognize my parents anymore. What's the big deal?
That's dying!
So I just came back to the game, did a multi, I got Red Hood. After that I did some singles, got her again. I think the game wants me to keep playing. I think the game is very much wanting you to say, come back and enjoy one of the best story-driven games you'll probably play that's outside some of the AAAs. Some AAAs.
How do you figure? I'm standing right here. I'm alive and kicking.
40 at the beginning.
Losing your memory is another kind of death.
Should I let you in on a little secret?
What is it?
As long as someone remembers you, death is an illusion. Because you live on in other people's hearts.
Where did you crib that from?
A cartoon I saw when I was little. I think it might have had something to do with drills.
Would you please be serious with me for 1 minute?
Good grief for being so young. You're a real worrywart. Why are you getting so worked up over something that hasn't even happened yet?
Well, he's got an OG account too. He was re-rolling the same day.
The first Nikke to beat this thing.
Zoo was sitting there re-rolling with me. I finally locked my account in on day 2 or day 3 is when I finally got the Scarlet account.
Do I look on the verge of death to you?
It's just taking time to fully manifest.
Okay then. How do we know that won't take a few decades? Or centuries even? We don't know anything about how this stuff works yet. So cheer up. Nothing bad has happened yet.
Okay, fine. I'll try not to worry as much.
Good. Now I'll be able to die in peace.
Don't say things like that!
It's just too much fun getting your goat. Wanna listen to some music?
It's not that old song again, is it?
It's not old. It's a classic. And classics are always the best.
Fine.
So, this specific story, from what I'm gathering, isn't going to have as big of an impact directly on the... It's going to hit, but it's not going to be like Overzone, which we just got into the game. They weren't explaining anything. We now kind of understand more of... It was like, we kind of only had heard about the Pilgrims. They kind of talked about them. They had shown up a little bit, but it wasn't like we had all this stuff. But when Overzone dropped, it gave so much backstory to who these were that I'm sure, yes, as you get further in the story, seeing some of these interactions, hearing about these characters will bring it tighter to you, but it won't be the drastic difference of, like, Overzone to the main story.
Red Hood,
Yeah?
are you really calling it a day after this operation?
Yep. I'm going back home.
Why can't you just stay here?
I can't.
Why not?
I caught a lucky break becoming a part of this squad. I've experienced enough for several lifetimes.
You've literally got the same basic start. Zookeeper got. He got a Snow White. I went for the Scarlet roll. That was painful.
But this isn't the place I should be. I'm just a country bumpkin from a worn down and rowdy village. That's where my roots are. I should go back to my roots. The wolf must... Anyway. Yeah.
I don't understand what you're saying.
It doesn't matter. It's better that you don't. Oh,
I got
right.
Scarlet account too, but
This
I
is
like
for
the Snow
you.
one more. Yeah.
What is it?
It may have a bit of wear and tear, but it's a famous brand. The sound quality is out of this world. There's also a hidden compartment here where you can...
I don't want it.
Kid,
Why would you give me this? This is your most treasured possession. The only reason you'd be giving me this is if you knew you were about to die.
relax. I just bought a new one, that's all.
You said yourself that classics are always the best. And you're far too thrifty to be giving away something like this.
Aren't you being a little harsh?
I don't want it, and I won't take it.
Darn. She's nothing if not perceptive.
Scarlet 15 rolls. Took me, what, 60 to get the first one? Then when we finally claimed it,
Today sure isn't your lucky day.
when we went to claim it, it crashed on us on the emulator, and that's when we hit the infinite download bug, so we had to scrap the account and
Why don't they just
roll
develop
another
something
one.
like an infinite magazine?
Fancy a drink?
My day one account got deleted, so I restarted in summer. Yeah, I remember that, Hellcrest. And you've come quite a ways since summer. Made the game too easy. It made it easy, but boy, did it catch up.
We'll be at Elysion's third Nikke research lab in about an hour. Is everyone prepared?
What's there to prepare? What's so different from us making a typical visit?
If we landed directly by the lab, the Raptures would swarm and encircle us. So we'll be landing nearby and going in on foot.
I guess I need to prepare.
Snow White went into the workshop last night, and she's still there. Looks like you had some trouble comforting her.
Yeah. After all, this is my first time dying, so I didn't exactly know how to console her. I wasn't sure if I should be sitting around wailing with grief or pensively reflecting on all the good times.
That's cool.
I figured neither was the right approach, so I went with giving her a gift. She refused to take it and ran off.
I can see why she refused it. It probably felt like you were giving her a keepsake after your death.
So what do you want me to do?
Did she say anything else?
She kept urging me to stay here and not to return to my hometown.
That's not bad.
Is that something you would ever consider?
Lady Lilywise, I've already told you, I don't fit in here. I'm no goddess. I spent my entire life ambling about the streets without any purpose, and nearly got myself killed as a result.
Applause is cool.
Now I've got everyone telling me that I'm special. I was turned into a Nikke and sent here for no apparent reason. You're one of the youngest ace pilots in the history of aerial combat. Rapunzel could have been the next powerful religious leader. Dorothy is the daughter of a reputable politician. Then you've got Snow White and her superhuman knack for developing weapons. I can't even pretend to be on your level.
You should.
Scarlet is the only one amongst us who I can possibly compare with. Even then, though, now that I think about it, she's a gifted swordsman. A street urchin from the filthy back alleys couldn't possibly hope to compare to all of you.
Well, from the way I see it, I don't think there's anyone better suited to be a goddess than you.
I see you're getting better at sarcasm.
If you don't see it that way, then there's nothing I can do to convince you otherwise. But we all think that. Why do you think Snow White keeps begging you to stay here? You're more qualified to stay here than any of us. So I suggest you reconsider. You should be spending as much time with those close to you as possible.
No can do. I've got to go back to my hometown. That's where my story ends. Accompanied by an old soundtrack from back in the day.
If that's what you want, I won't stop you. But ask yourself, is going back to your hometown what you really want to do?
What?
We've reached the drop-off point. Does everyone have parachutes?
Of course.
Did all of you memorize the coordinates?
Yes, no problem.
All right then. Whoever's ready can jump out.
I'll go first. See you all in a bit.
I figured she'd go first. She should be able to break through the atmosphere without any additional equipment, right?
I'm not 100% sure, but it should be possible. Prototypes typically are capable of many things.
Hey, kid. You want to jump together?
Snow White going down.
Fine. Be that way.
Apparently, she's still holding a grudge. Speaking truthfully, I have difficulty seeing where both of you are coming from.
Breaking down people's barriers is what you do best. Good luck.
Red Hood!
Good grief, you too? Is everyone gonna make a speech before they jump?
No, I just wanted to say that I'm going with the commander.
Oh, well, be careful out there.
Bury the hatchet. Otherwise, you'll come to regret it.
He sounds like
What
Anderson.
Are you talking about? We didn't even fight.
Anti-aircraft guns confirmed.
What? What is this? You said there were no raptures nearby.
It's coming from the research lab.
What? Damn, we're too late. The Raptors beat us to it.
Parachute has been compromised. Commencing emergency landing.
Snow! Snow, do you copy? To hell with this! Out of my way!
You don't even have a parachute!
I don't care!
She'll probably do the anime jump thing where she fires a shot and recoils her back up. Right?
I'm okay. No significant damage to the armor or weapon. I have to contact Lilith. My radio is down. What should I do? Should I head to the lab and join the others?
Huh? I'm surrounded! Preparing for battle!
I'm very much wouldn't be surprised if it
Today
was.
sure isn't your lucky day. Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine? Right!
Bursting? What's that? We don't need that here.
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
They're going down easily enough. I've got ammunition to spare, and 7 dwarves is doing fine. So far, so good. No! Not again! Wait, what?
I think that's probably wise.
No, 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 no!
Yep, anime landing.
Come here, kid, and listen closely.
Yes?
Pick up those magazines.
Okay.
Put one of them in your pocket.
Done.
Put the other in your weapon.
Done.
Now aim it. Are you back with us?
Yes. Thank you.
Good.
Gonna
Now,
get mass shafted.
what do you say we deal with these guys who have given us such a warm welcome? Just focus your firepower and aim where I'm shooting, like we always do. Can you do that?
Yes.
Good. Now sound us off.
You want me to do it?
You don't often get a chance to, so why not? It'll cheer us up, I'm sure.
Encounter!
All clear. Boss, Lilith, I'm with Snow. How are things on your end?
The lab is completely destroyed. All that's left are corpses.
Make your way here. There's something you two need to see for yourselves.
On the way.
You should be about 20 minutes out. Should we send an escort?
Commander.
On second thought, we've got our hands full over here. You two will have to make it on your own.
Easy enough.
Roger that. Let's go.
Okay.
Do you want to listen to some music?
Do you want to attract raptures to us?
Look around you. Do you see any raptures wandering about? We wiped them all out. There isn't a single one left. If you ask me, Rapture Slayers would be a more apt name for our squad. So how about it? Should we kick out the jams?
Do whatever you want.
Snow? Do you have anything to say to me?
I could ask you the same thing.
Let's see. You're doing good so far, so keep it up.
You're trying to skirt around the issue again.
Of course. Why? Why would she
Kid?
not?
I'm dying.
But you said you weren't.
I'd wait.
Well, I am.
I'd wait till you're getting
going to
really
die.
close.
As far as we know, corruption is untreatable. But if I'm being honest with you, I'm just clueless about what I should do. The end is in sight, but I don't know where to turn. So you tell me what to do. I'll do whatever you want.
I only want one thing. I want you to live the way you always have, with us. I want you to be together with us until the last moment. Don't leave us. That's all I ask.
Fine. I suppose I can do that. Since you're the one asking, I'll do my best to accommodate you.
Basically, the way you want to treat the black tickets when you're trying to hit the 160, break the 160 wall, is you wait to see who ends up showing up at the very last moment. When you get within whatever your ticket range is. So if you end up being like, if you have 400 black tickets and you have 3 3-star Nikke already, at that point you go, okay, who are my other 2 stars that I have, and what value do I have by leveling them up? Because just because they are in the shop, while Pravity is a good unit, you could pull 3 more Pravities between now and the time you get that next Nikke ready. So it's not something where you want to just spend to have it. You want to spend to finish it, basically. So as you keep digging deeper and deeper into it. So it'd be more like when you get around 400 and you still haven't broken that, Tetra? I have no idea. That one loves to troll around on it. Viper's mine. Viper likes to show up a lot. SR? I mean, no, that sucks.
You're not upset with me, are you?
No.
Then how come you're pouting, huh?
Ow, that hurts! Ah. I said stop!
Let me give everyone a sit rep. This lab has been besieged by over 200 raptures. We've confirmed that there are at least 4 Ultra units among them.
The ones who are calling the shots.
This means, in addition to the sheer size of the attacking force, there were high-class raptors amongst their ranks. This was all meticulously planned from the beginning. They had all their ducks in a row before they attacked.
Are we to presume they came for the Grimm's model?
That would be safe to assume, yes. The facility is in ruins. Both the human employees and the Nikkes inside were slaughtered before they knew what was happening. That includes the 2 Grimm's models that were currently in production. They're damaged beyond repair. The damage is so extensive that it almost feels as if it was done with intent. Out of some kind of hatred. Cinderella is also missing, including her specialized sidearm glass slippers.
So she wasn't destroyed along with the rest?
We can't say if she's been terminated, or whether she's wandering around somewhere. Also...
It might be best to simply show them.
yes, you all need to understand the gravity of the situation. Follow me.
What is it?
Whatever it is, it's enough to make one's blood run cold.
My god!
Did they implant a Nikke with rapture parts?
Look here.
12.6 that? Nice.
They've been
Welcome back.
fused together. Is she still alive?
No. She's dead. No signs of trauma. She must have died of shock. The only thing is... still alive. Only the rapture portions, to be precise. That means... Yes, we're not sure as to how or when, but at some point, experiments were carried out where a rapture and a Nikke were fused together. I believe the shock brought along by the fusion process is what killed the Nikke. I think it's safe to say that this process was initiated by the rapture side.
The raptures are up to no good. First the corruption phenomenon, and now this.
I'll report this to VTC.
I'll also notify my superior.
Are we going to leave it like this?
Yes. It's noteworthy that the rapture portion is still alive and operational. It will help with the research. We'll stay here and safeguard it until the higher-ups come to retrieve.
And after that? We were going to join up with Cinderella and go to the lift. But now she's missing. Are we going to look for her, or should we all head to the lift?
I was planning on discussing that with Lilith. I will advise you in the morning.
Okay, understood.
It's strange.
What is?
The recent behavior of raptures. Strange.
You feel that way too?
Don't you?
Yes. First the corruption. Now this ungodly fusion process. As far as I can see, there's no reason why a rapture would want or need to do something like this.
If we're being brutally honest, the raptures are superior beings. They can afford not to change anything. Simply focus on attacking us and soon
Do the
they'll
missions
enjoy
already?
an
I'm
easy
working on
victory.
mine.
So why would they bother with all this?
Tell me what you're thinking, Rapunzel.
They're playing with us. It's like a cat toying with a mouse.
Agreed.
In their eyes, we're not even worthy of their full attention. In matters of war, such hubris usually leads to one's downfall.
Well, I say let's be the ones to initiate that downfall. Kid, why do you keep fidgeting over there?
Oh, this? To prepare for us being isolated like before, I made some simulations to pass the time.
Like a video game? You made an entire game that quickly? Let me play one round.
It's a simulation, not a game.
Any chance you could put some of my music in as background music?
I don't think that genre would really gel with this.
Haha! You see? You said genre, so it's totally a game. Come on, don't be like that. Just let me play for a little bit. Ugh. My head.
Are you okay?
Lay her down.
It's okay. Every once in a while, you get a rough spell like this. Kid, come over here and help me.
I left something outside.
That ungrateful.
Don't talk and just lie down. I'll bring her back.
No, I shall fetch her. You two tend to Red Hood.
Okay.
Hey, swordsman. Don't be too harsh on her. She's still young. If you harm a hair on her head, I'll kill you.
Noted.
Yeah, I figured that's what that was alluding to.
This will be finished soon. You can rest for a moment.
I definitely thought that's where that was alluding to.
emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
So far, story's not bad. It's definitely ramping up to tell a greater story that you're about to see start ramping up very quickly, I think.
No one will get hurt.
Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine?
Murdered before doing anything. Love
I
being
shall grant you
overpowered.
victory, Your Grace.
I say we search for Cinderella. I hate to admit it, but the odds are stacked against us without her.
But what are the chances that she's even alive? How are we going to find out where she went?
We may not know how to go about it, or how long it will take. But we've got to figure it out somehow.
Lilith, you do know that we don't have much time, right?
Right.
You mean Red Hood doesn't?
Yes.
It sounds to me like we're signing our own death warrants, all for the sake of giving Red Hood a supposedly fitting end.
You may think that, but I believe we're going to win.
If you ask me, you're an idealist.
I've just gotten orders from the top brass.
Yeah, I mean,
They want us to dispose of Red Hood.
we've seen that.
They're nothing if not decisive in times like these.
Corruption is something they still know very little about. For them, Red Hood is a walking liability. She's one of the goddesses as well. If it comes to light that one of the renowned goddesses of victory has been tainted in any way, public morale will take a nosedive.
So they want us to get rid of her, but to give her a warrior's death while we're at it.
Precisely.
That's horrible.
Agreed. I'm not even sure what would constitute a fitting end for her. Or us.
Commander, do you remember the first time we met?
You said I was a mercenary who would do anything for money.
I didn't use those
Right.
exact words. It's just that at the time you were a little rough around the edges.
So I'm slightly more refined now, is that it?
You've paid no heed to commands from your superiors, and instead done what you felt was right in order to get the job done. It's thanks to you that we were able to come as far as we have. We all trust you, Commander. So do what you want to do. In a situation like this, an order from your superior officer means nothing.
That's true.
No matter which path you choose, none of us will challenge you.
Well, can I shed a few tears at this point?
I'm afraid that would not be advisable.
Oh yeah, that's if you're gonna do it. Well, it's not even hard
Excuse
mode.
me.
It's story 2 and then hard
Hey,
mode.
Scarlet.
Why perchance did you flee with such haste?
Who said I ran away? I just went outside to get something.
Very well. Then let my eyes look upon what you came to retrieve. I shall ask once more. Why did you flee?
When it's Red Hood's final... I don't want to be there.
Huh.
If there comes a time when she needs to be put out of her misery, I don't think I could handle it. I shudder to even think about it.
Why then did thou discourage her from returning home, and with such fervor?
I just wanted her to spend as much time with us before the end.
She is.
Thou art most selfish. You wish to witness Red Hood's last days, yet do not wish to be caught in the midst. Who is Red Hood to you? A playmate and nothing more? If she was truly someone you treasure, then even if her final moments are brutal and unforgiving, you would wish to remain by her side all the same. Now, go inside. Go to Red Hood.
I will. Thank you, Scarlet.
Heavens above. I goad others to follow this advice when I would have a devil of a time following it myself.
Yeah.
Get lost. I'm busy.
Right? Can't do damage.
Oh no. I was just getting into the groove. Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine? Better reload.
Everything's
Sorry to break it to you.
Show
but
them
this
no
is the
care.
end. Better reload. Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine?
And then finally, when the timer ticks down,
I was just getting into
you're
the
allowed to
groove.
kill it.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
The goddess squad is victorious once again! How is she doing?
She's stable, although she hasn't regained full mobility just yet. She can talk, though.
Rapunzel, let's go out for a moment.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Come here.
I thought you left something behind. Did you find it?
Yes, I found it.
Good. Then you can rest easy.
Red Hood,
Do you want to listen to some music?
Yes.
Is that everyone? You can lie down if you'd like, Redwood.
Let's see here. Bruno gifted a tier 1 sub to Ark. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Wow. Welcome to the Plot Hunters, and thank you so much for the generosity, Bruno. So, Ark, enjoy the gifted sub. I appreciate that, really. Thank you so much.
I'm fine. No need to coddle me.
Now then, I'll explain our next course of action.
Yeah, you now,
We're calling
you
off
now
any
have a
potential
sub.
search for Cinderella. We will head to the
No
lift
more
with our
ads.
current crew.
Good.
and
Okay.
I need to go and start posting more in it, but now you have access. Now you have access to the Only Subs account on Discord. So now you can just like go in there, and now we can all have like a crazy cool conversation. I really need to start using that section more. I just gotta find stuff that maybe we'll just start chatting in there. I don't know. We'll need to do something fun for the Only Subs part of Discord.
Understood.
Make
I shall
that more
wield my
rewarding
sword
for
with
you
aplomb.
guys, because you get a free roll.
The operation will be carried out immediately
Well, I wouldn't
after
say
this
free, but you get
amalgamation
this
is handed
unique
over
roll.
to the superiors. We should be setting out tomorrow morning. Our mission is simple. After getting as close as possible via air, we'll descend, break through the Rapture line of defense, and proceed to the lift. After that, we'll
Yeah,
take
we
the lift up
appreciate
to the
it, Bruno.
station.
You're a real
Once there, we kill the queen.
You call that simple?
Doesn't sound so simple to me.
1K, very Thune.
Doesn't it seem like we're going back to the old days?
Exactly.
From here on out, everyone is responsible for their own maintenance. That is all.
Rapunzel?
What is it, Red Hood? Are you not feeling well?
That's not it. I just wanted to give you a gift.
Now I see why Snow White was reluctant to receive a gift. It all feels so sudden.
Don't tell me you're gonna start crying and running off as well.
No, I'm used to it by now. I'll gladly accept any gift you choose to give me.
I think I know where this is going. Yep.
Something wrong?
No, it's just... This is an unexpected gift. The title is rather interesting. Blinding Passion Volume 1. Coming from you, I figured it'd be something like a cassette tape.
I figured I ought to give you something that could be useful.
Thanks.
Why don't you take a look? It's about humans and their lives.
This isn't some weird magazine like before, is it?
Of course not. Just look at the cover. It's totally normal.
Very well. I'll trust you. Wait it.
Ow! Watch the face! What was that for?
This is a dirty mag! My eyes! My eyes!
And it finally gets shown.
Told you it was anthropological in nature. Pretty interesting, eh?
It's not interesting at all!
How come you can't take your eyes off it then?
It's just... It's my first time seeing this kind of stuff.
I know. That's why I gave it to you.
You're trying to corrupt me!
Oh, relax. Don't get your knickers in a twist. You've been living your entire life with safety wheels on. You were destined to become the next female religious leader from the day you were born.
Yep.
So you've been living your life based on other people's expectations.
This is heavily foreshadowed. They actually mentioned this in Overzone. This is actually... It's done through the memories of Snow White. You actually see this happen, in a way. This is the actual incident, though.
Becoming a Nikke wasn't your choice either? Am I right? So how about pivoting and steering yourself in your own direction?
That doesn't mean I'm interested in stuff like this.
Yet.
You say that, but you seem awfully intrigued whenever the topic crops up.
What makes you so sure about that?
I'm amazed that you thought people wouldn't realize. Anyway, it might not be my business, but I just thought it was a little sad, that's all. You are bound by your duty, unlike me. As for me, I've always lived my life exactly how I wanted to.
Red Hood, I've wavered for a while now on whether I should say this or not, but...
What is it?
When I look at you now... It feels to me like you can't wait to die.
What?
I can feel that you're trying to tie up everything in a pretty bow so that you can die without any regrets. You're like a battle-hardened and weary soldier, sitting around, waiting for death to claim you.
You're not totally off base.
Listen. The Red Hood I know would never give up. No matter who the adversary is, or how tough a mission lies ahead. You'd face it head-on with grit and mettle. You were never someone who'd resign themselves to defeat.
Yes. Red Hood is one of the originals. And if you go, like I said, Overzone is 50 years in front of this. Or ahead. 50 years in the future. So we're now looking roughly 40-ish years, 46 years, whatever you want to say, in the past. Because they said it's about 50 years, I think in Overzone. They reference it's about 50 years. It's about 50 years from where we are in the story. Currently. And then in the story, they talk about the goddess invasion being about, or the invasion of raptures is roughly a century from where we're currently at. So it's a rough area, but we're 4 years from the beginning of this war, or 4 years into the war at this point.
In case you've forgotten, I'm dying. I don't have much time left. What other option do I have? All I can do is leave things in a better state for all of you.
You should fight it, like you always have.
What do you want me to do? No case of corruption has ever been reversed.
This is still a relatively new illness. I, along with VTC, have been working day and night to find a cure. So please, I beg of you, don't let go. Even if it may mean leaving some things unfinished, I will do everything in my power to make you better.
Okay. I'll believe you.
Went to Grand Summoners? Yeah, I saw that collab.
I will look over everyone.
Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine?
Yeah, so we've got so many collabs running right now, or 2 collabs running right now in the mobile game world that's like actually fire. Goblin Slayer and Overlord are running right now that I know of.
Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end.
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
Yes.
I made some improvements to your staff. The trajectory of the beam won't warp or bend in high humidity. Although I should stress that doesn't mean there won't be any deviations at all. Rapunzel?
Huh? What is it?
Are you listening to me?
Oh, yeah, sure, I heard you. Thanks.
What were you reading just now?
It's, just some study material.
Yeah.
What are you studying?
I'd rather not say.
I altered Scarlet's armor so that it's thinner around the waist, so that her center of balance is centered more on her legs. That'll open up her back a bit more, and the extra weight on her legs will only serve to make them stronger.
I still proclaim that thou wasted time on this. I can do my part perfectly well without such revisions.
Fine then. Return the armor and we'll put it back the way it was.
I scarcely believe such extreme measures are necessary.
As for Dorothy, I made some modifications to your outfit so that it won't get dirty as easily.
Perfect.
Dorothy, my curiosity has been piqued for some time. Why do you place so much emphasis on your posture during a fight? You obsess over strategy when it's something that could be easily solved by using your own body.
Fighting using your own body seems so barbaric to me.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. What I meant was that I don't think it's very smart.
Come again?
You're just digging yourself into a hole, Dorothy.
Can I talk to you for a minute, Dorothy?
Save it for the operation. Snow White, continue.
I'd rather talk now.
Anyway, I didn't make any modifications to Lilith's armor or weaponry.
If I'm gonna take a stab at this, they're probably gonna do a run of gacha skins at some point that are gonna be throwback skins to this. So you'll end up getting one for Dorothy, and you'll end up getting one for Scarlet.
As I can't make heads
Probably
or tails
around.
of her tape
Actually,
in the first
I think I know
place.
what they're gonna do. Okay, so I think this is what will end up happening. We won't see that skin till the the year and a half anniversary, and most likely it'll be either where they drop the foreshadowed unit here, whatever that is, and then in the gacha skin it'll be one of those two. Judging by how people are definitely digging towards the Scarlet version. They'll probably do that one, or they could do Rapunzel. They both are options. Or they do it around Christmas time. Yeah, the Cinderella, or potentially Lilywise is another option. Those are like the running candidate right now that I'm looking at as the foreshadowed units right now. As we get into that second one and we see what other hidden information's in here, we'll see... Because, like, Red Hood wasn't completely obvious just right away. Like, instantaneously, they start bringing her up. But then the more you see all the other things in the event, you're going, it's Red Hood. That's going to be the next one.
Thanks anyway. It's the thought that counts.
As for Red Hood, the wiring of your weapon was in a shambles, so I cleaned it up. There was a lot of gunk built up in the muzzle, and for some reason I can't possibly fathom, there was spaghetti crammed into the magazine. I can scarcely believe it myself, but there were even a few mushrooms growing on the butt of the rifle.
You're kidding.
Do you want to see?
No, it's okay.
Anyway, once I gave it a thorough cleaning, there were no lasting issues. It's clearly been built to last.
Yes.
You could have
Sauce.
just said that to begin with. We didn't need that whole preamble.
As for you, Commander, perhaps I could give you a throat lozenge?
Huh? Why would I need that?
Well, there's really not much else you do other than scream orders.
I feel personally attacked.
That concludes our battle preparation. Our ammo is more than
She's
sufficient.
just reading it for the
Everyone
plot.
appears to be in optimal condition. All
Mushrooms
that's left
growing in the
is
gun.
to head into the fray.
Emergency rations. Yep.
In that case, let's go.
We've still got a few moments to spare. Dorothy? Scarlet? Any chance I could talk to you two?
Oh, do you want to act as a referee when I instruct Dorothy? I'm going to show her the joy of using
Felt
one's
like a hate
body in
crime.
combat.
Do you realize how insane you sound right now? Are you okay, Rapunzel?
She picks up certain things a bit too quickly. I just have something I want to say to you both in private.
I don't want to impose, but could I come and watch as well?
No.
And
As
thus
I've
it
mentioned
begins.
Before, this will probably be my last operation. So, I wanted to leave you all with a small memento. Unfortunately, I don't know what you guys would like. So, if there's anything you need, now's the time to tell me.
That's the reason why you gathered us together?
Yep.
Hmm.
I didn't peg you for someone so sentimental.
Me? Sentimental?
I don't need anything, and I refuse to say farewell. I'm not saying it now, and I won't say it later. This isn't your style. Besides, you still don't know whether the corruption will manifest itself or not.
You are most optimistic.
Think what you want. I'm going to do some maintenance.
What about you, swordsman? Anything you want?
Nay.
I see.
Did you work things out with Snow White?
Yep, everything's patched up. When the time comes, though, I think she'll be disappointed in me.
You're not...
It's a secret between me and her.
Very well. I can understand where you're coming from.
I appreciate that.
You've taken on a lot.
I'll leave it to you from now on.
Tomorrow's gonna be fun too. Because tomorrow we're gonna try to go into story.
Why don't they just develop something
check
like
all
an
that
Infinite
out.
magazine?
Merely delaying the inevitable.
The hour of retribution draws near.
Oh no, I was just getting
also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
Mass-produced Nikkes, charge! Initiate long-range airstrike support.
Hold altitude. Maintain speed. We'll go in as far as we can.
We've been detected by the Raptures. We're being targeted by their anti-aircraft guns.
Transitioning to autopilot. We'll attack in 1 minute. We'll meet at the nearest rendezvous point J.
Yeah. They've done a really good job with
Once
it.
we've all joined up, we're going to make a mad rush for the lift. We're against the clock here. We need to launch a surprise attack before the Raptures have time to react. Don't use your parachutes. Use the reverse injection device instead. I only have one command for you. Wipe them all out.
That's gonna be good. Yeah. No, it's a great time.
Okay, let's do this. Wow, they're everywhere. Let's start with the 3 o'clock direction.
You got it!
Wolfsbane ready!
7 dwarfs ready!
Let's obliterate these fools! Run it back one more time!
Yes!
Good! Again!
The ground is getting awfully close!
Just when it was getting good. Fine. Reverse injection device activated. How do you like them apples?
A garish and overdone entrance, if I say so myself.
I second that statement. We've encountered the beam soldier model.
We're too deep behind enemy lines.
Can you not disrupt the beam with your sword?
'Tis worth a try.
Don't, or else you're toast.
Scarlet, will your sword work against this thing?
As if thou had to ask. I shall show thee what it means to render heaven and earth asunder. I still have room for improvement. I should have slain this vermin with greater haste.
Point clear. Proceeding in the 2 o'clock direction.
What? That area's swarming with raptures!
Wouldn't it be advisable to take a detour?
There's no time. Lilith has already gone in that direction.
Then what are we standing around yapping for? Let's move!
Shall we go?
I have met my match. Victory is not assured.
May the Creator bless us.
Better reload.
Oh yeah.
Like this.
Oh yeah. You would think with a game making over $20 million a month, it would be going strong.
Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine? Everything's sorry to break it to you, but this is the end.
Just saying.
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
One kilometer until the lift. Is everyone okay?
Oh yeah. They've definitely done well for this anniversary and what they've done so far in the story and setting things up.
All good.
There are presumably elite units guarding the entrance. And there might be an enemy threat inside the lift as well.
Yes.
But that shouldn't pose a problem. You're all
That's
strong.
a very low bar to get over.
Isn't that right,
A little
Commander?
child could walk over that bar.
Right. Super strong.
Can't you try to be a bit more composed?
Genshin Impact.
Give me a break. I'm human.
We did just run 3 kilometers without stopping.
Uh-oh. You see that big boy in front of us?
Say that again?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Everyone be wary of its tentacles. Get Red Hood, maintain your position!
Sorry, but there's no time for that.
Everyone, file in after Red Hood. We're going up against Ultra.
Right.
Once we take it down, the lift will be right in front of us.
Let's go! Encounter!
Yeah. The special banner is Red Hood. They've got a lot of things that they're giving away. You'll have a lot of pulls coming in. It's definitely a good time to start. Oh hey, look who it is.
Everything's sorry to break it to you.
Time to finish.
This is the end.
Splat. Yeah, if you're wanting to get back into it. Bug spray? Yep, we spray the begone thought and now it's gone.
Squad is victorious once again.
Alright, and this is it for the week. Let's see what their cliffhanger they're gonna leave us on
Enemy
for a
down.
week.
If it hadn't snuck up on us, that thing wouldn't have been a challenge at all.
Let's get in the lift.
You don't have to tell me twice.
There might be enemy units inside. Everyone be on your guard. Is everything all right with the spacesuit, Commander?
All good.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to wear one of these. I couldn't sleep last night. I was so excited.
Well then, let's go.
There's PvP is in there.
Dang!
If you're playing against
That's
whales,
right.
it's not even worth bothering.
Looks like the sun
guild
came
stuff
out
is
to
definitely
welcome
there.
us.
How cliched can you get?
Check out the sky, Snow. Isn't it beautiful?
What's wrong?
Everyone, look over there. Do you know what that is?
Is it me? Or does that look like a human?
Perhaps it's a new type of decoy? I thought they'd given up the notion of air superiority, but they might have changed their minds.
'Tis a most peculiar shape for a decoy.
It just moved.
Depends on what you have on the account.
Something's
It'll be too hard to
coming out of
say.
it. Is it splitting apart? It looks like a giant wet...
Rapunzel, are you okay?
It's all my fault for corrupting her.
Let me see. Does anyone have binoculars?
Why don't you just use the zoom function on your phone?
Good call. Snow White always coming in clutch with the
Don't you
tech
remember?
tips.
Just log into it and we'll see what's
I thought
up.
this was common knowledge.
I don't think that's a decoy. Huh? It's Cinderella.
What?
The face is exactly the same as the one I received in the dossier. I can see the glass slippers as well. But her eyes... Everyone, take cover!
Get ready to counterattack.
Did I try Dolphin Wave? No.
What the hell are these things? Are all of them beams?
There's no way we can evade them! Rapunzel!
On it!
She's firing another volley!
What? Again?
I'll try to block
Welcome back
it.
to the land of the living, Flutter.
Red Hood, under and over.
Got it. She's mine.
It deflected it?
Oh! Red Hood! We've got more beams incoming!
What is this? There's no way she's controlling that many beams by herself.
I'm low on power. I can't create any more distortion rings.
I shall sever her in two.
Don't be insane. Just hold on tight. Commander, cover your mouth and nose.
So fast!
I can't breathe. Deal with it. This is our only chance of escaping.
Why are we escaping?
We can't win.
I mean, we're on North
yes,
America. I
we
know
can.
Global's got a pretty decent one. Japan
If
has
so
a decent
intent on
one.
dying, at least wait until we've defeated this thing.
Time is one thing I don't have a lot of.
But like, if you're on, Japan's gonna be full of whales. Global's got. I mean, everybody's got something. I mean, if you're logging into a specific, if you're logging into like your original one, you're probably gonna have a bunch of whales on it. That's where I'm at. Like mine was a day one account. You know, I think it was actually day 2 when we finally got the account created. So like mine actually has a lot of whales still quite actively on it.
Oh,
Where's Lilith?
She pushed herself to the limit and had to undergo maintenance. She'll be immobile for some time.
Okay.
So what happens next?
There's no real way of running away from whales. Even if there's a SA server, there will always be whales there. So here's the thing. You are less likely to run into whales on newer created if you create newer accounts, you're much less likely to run into it. Now, that being said, if you start playing during Anniversary, there's a good chance you will get the people who finally are coming around. And those, you might get some scattered across them, but normally if you're creating an account at any point in time during the normal part of the year, you're not going to get whales that often anymore. You'll get, like, some will get them, some will not. There's been many players here who have actually just not gotten whales when they create their accounts. It's just who they are.
Mankind will escape underground. The world will fall into the hands of raptures.
And humans will die out.
Not necessarily. From what I hear, the living conditions in the Ark are actually quite ideal. The only downside is its limitations with regard to size.
What do we do now?
We help with the move.
And after that?
Most likely reside in the Ark and prepare for retaliation.
I see.
Alright, I'm calling it.
What?
I'm at my limit. I doubt I have many days left. Today may well be my last.
What are you talking about? You said you'd stay with us until the end.
Sorry, kid. I lied. I'll die in my hometown. That was something I decided a long time ago. At first, I wanted to die on the battlefield, fighting alongside you all. But we managed to make it out alive. So I'm going.
You can't go! I won't let you!
Snow? Listen to me carefully. The wolf must die under the well. Everyone has a predestined final resting place. I'm not destined to die here.
Don't lie. I know you want to stay here with us. You like this place. You were willing to die alongside us.
226.
Fine. You got me. No more beating around the bush. This thing we call corruption, it won't kill me. Not directly, at least. It will only end when someone else puts me out of my misery. If I stay here, the corruption will slowly take over me. And you'll be forced to make a terrible choice. When the time comes, will you be able to go through with it? Promise that you'll shoot me.
Yes, I'll do it!
But will you be able to do it without crying? You can't. You're all far too nice for that. The last thing I'll ever see is all of you bawling your eyes out. What kind of final image is that to go out on? I'd never want that. So I'm leaving. I'll go away and die quietly.
Okay.
Commander!
If that is your decision, I won't stop you. You've earned the right to choose for yourself.
Thank you, boss. And everyone.
Dorothy, if you would, please restrain Snow White.
Hey! Let me go! Let go!
Be good, kid. It's been fun.
Red Hood, don't go! Stay here with me, please! I'll pull the trigger when I have to. I promise! I won't cry. I won't even flinch. Just please, don't go! Are you really going?
Cool. So, interesting choice of where they decide to stop it. Quite makes sense. Go ahead and get the core dust.
Fancy a drink?
So, very interesting. Yeah, a good spot to leave it for the, for right now, because we know we're gonna get story part 2 next Thursday, and then we'll have to wait for the grand finale, which will be hard mode. So there's the small white thing. We're gonna get that. There's another one. Interesting. There's no, oh, I was gonna say, that's weird that they don't have a, that wasn't gonna be, a lobby image. All right. Let's go up here to Haran's thing. So I'm probably picking this one up, even though I don't have Haran. I might get it for the tickets. All right, so the mini game. Let's go see
Hungry.
what this is about. It's a battle simulation. Just straight up, she'll break the balance. This feels like this fake mobile game ads. What's wrong? You don't want to enter VIP 7777 and get 10,000 free pulls in the game? Over 1 million gems? You don't want that? Those ads are lying. I've tested. So have I. Especially the horny ones. I may or may not have gone. Delete. Trash. May or may not have done that before. Several times. Oh, and the best ones are when the codes don't even work. Shocking. I want to kiss Red Hood's tummy. Is that all you want to do? Enter IH777 and get 40 free rolls. No. Exactly. Isn't safe to Twitch? I can only imagine. It's probably what Rapunzel was reading is what you want to do to Red Hood. Just saying. Maybe the hub? Probably. But not Twitch. Got it. Okay, so the Memory of Goddess is a game mode where you can destroy raptures, directions, how to operate, tap and drag to move, use the weapon equipped by the character to attack enemies, defeat, when you're defeated, when the character's HP is completely defeated. Got it. Raid Shadow Legends is legit. The tease. Yes. Obtain battle data to level up. When you level up, you can choose an item from it randomly selected. If you choose an item you own, it'll level it up the higher the level. Okay, got it. You might obtain items with special effects when killing raptures. Manufacturer arms. Some rapture Drop manufacturer arms when destroyed. Obtain manufacturer arms to get various types of equipment. Data collector. Attracts all coins and battle data scattered around the field. Lilith Drive. Kills all ordinary raptors on the field. Burst charge. Restores a certain amount of the character's burst skill gauge. Emergency recovery. Recovers a certain amount of character's HP. Tap the character twice to burst. Every character has their own burst. Burst cooldown. After burst is used, it cannot be used again for a certain period of time. You configure the usage of burst methods in the burst settings. Fill specific additions to unlock other characters. Unlocks clear specific stages. Obtain special items. Fulfill T conditions. Okay. Use coins. Got it. Skill resets. Got it. Missions of Memory of Goddess. Your daily missions. Okay. Union ranking. With internal ranking in your union, determine the highest number of raptors killed in the challenge stage. Ranking criteria is the highest, and then ranking scope. Okay, when you return to the lobby from the pause screen, you can save your current progress and return to the title screen. Only one save data slot can be used. Use following we save character level, EXP, burst gauge, weapon, module used, owned items to unlock character skill upgrades and save time, skills, and boss challenges. Seems legit. There are 11 stages. You can only choose Snowy Field 1 as the first stage. Must clear one stage before entering the next stage. Rare items may drop in some stages. Stage clear conditions. The stage is only cleared when you reach a specific survival duration. Kill the boss. However, time will not pass when mid-boss appears. Challenge stage. Okay. So, let's pick Small White and rock and roll. Level up. Okay, so sniper rifle designed for shooting, does 30 damage, deals 4 damage when fires artillery, mass produced. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Best is the right one. Defense every 5, no. Module enhances projectile size, increase projectile. Probably that. Movement speed is always a must. Level up. Semi-automatic shotgun that fires multiple rounds. The shotgun shells. Let's try the shotgun out. Go ahead and do the shotgun. Oh, there's the magnet. It's an interesting game mode, I give it that. I was not expecting this. It's fine the longer you go. Yeah, I very much was not expecting this. Shotgun level 4, okay. Projectile definitely seems more... Trying to see if we left any magnets around, because we kind of need one. From having to chase that guy. It's an interesting system. So it's one of those infinite horde games. Okay. I feel like there's one on the field that I'm just not seeing. Yes, start acquiring. Seven dwarves. There's a magnet. 7 dwarves. So how long does this normally go on for? I mean, is it literally, truly infinite? No? Okay. 10 minutes? Okay. We can do this. Boomerang. There's some energy over here. You get 1 synchro shot? Wow. Racecom, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you doing? If you're having a great day, I will do the shouting out thing here in just a second. How was your stream? Got Red Hood this morning. Nice, congratulations. How are you enjoying her so far? As usual, blood pressure. Fair enough, fair enough. Straight away to the sink. Nice. I need hearts. Okay, here's another magnet. I haven't seen any hearts in a while, so I wonder if it's trying to get me down to the very end. Burst energy's up here. So fun. Nice. It's very, yeah, it is very, like... Faster projectile speed? Alright, we failed. Okay. So let's see. We have 7,000 coins. Takes 8,000 to unlock Dorothy. But we have to clear Military Base 1 in order to get that. Military Base 2, Desert 1, and Simulation Room 2. Okay, so we can't upgrade anything yet. I could see them, I could see them probably trying to put this in as something else further down the road. Okay, so that's all the challenges there. Oh wow, there's actually a decent bit inside here too. Go babysit for a friend's kid? That's fine. That sucks. Gotta go babysit the crib midgets. Alright, let's go see what else we want to do. We want to go try out a few other things. Before stream ends today. I'm gonna go see what the challenge stage has got us. We want to get a few other things set up. Could see us definitely playing that a lot more tomorrow.
En route. I'll move as quickly as I can. Ugh, hungry. Proceeding to target. On the move. On the
Why
move.
won't you let me...
I'll move as quickly as I can.
There we go. So is this the new... Oh, this is very much the new challenge mode.
Are we going for a swim? Is it a... Are we gonna go play a game? Sounds fun.
Red Hood, engage.
Can I wear your clothes on this mission, Commander?
Alright, so let's see what these new rewards are like. Also, we got a memory leak going. But I mean, we're at the end of the stream, so there's no point in doing this. But tomorrow and Saturday, we are going to be chilling hardcore on Nikke. So make sure you guys come and tune in. It's gonna be nuts. Bang, 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 and it's dead.
Did you see that? I'm
Okay, so
strong,
the first
but my
reward
comrades are stronger.
was we're getting a free ticket. You're getting a little bit of credits, USBs, and then core dust. Okay. You're only level 89. Oh yeah, by the way, now that I actually have the moment to do this, let me do this real quick. Guys, make sure to go follow Ray's here. Make sure I spell this right, and there we go. Again, thank you for the raid and coming over here. Highest Nikke is 130. You're getting started. No worries about that. You'll eventually get all
Proceeding to
leveled
target.
up. Advise Nikke. Won't need to do that because that's set up. Yeah, no problem.
I'll move as quickly as
Thanks
I
for
can.
deciding to drop over here. I really appreciate that. Okay, so out of this, we want to think about how to min-max our currency right now. What's going to give us our biggest bang for the buck? Tickets are an option. We'll only get 7. Skills are potentially a thing to think about that we could do because we might want to level some units up for story. These could give us a power boost. That would be quite helpful. I say we save the tickets. So we're looking at 7, 1400. How am I doing on those? I've got a good bit of those. Got over 1,000 of you. We've got 5 each, so 3, 6, 900. So I don't need the tickets right now. So cassettes can be I can buy these tickets at the end of the event. It's instant value for me right now is getting power to beat things. Also, Hellcrest did say to go check Discord. I will. Jeez. That's crazy. I'll have to go actually read that full thing. But as far as like right now, I think getting skills on my units and getting power is going to be the way to go. And we'll buy the tickets at the end of the event. Alright, so those are normally the ones that I'm the lowest on. Three, 6, 9, 12. Let's roll with, to beat story. Actually, I'm just going to save that, because I know these are the two that are absolutely the most important. And when we check story, we'll see kind of where we need to get the power from. So, a couple things that we want to work on for that is going to be... we're going to want to figure out if we're going to send into... if we're gonna send Red Hood up to the max level.
I may be into older things, but that doesn't mean I'm an antique.
Because the thing that I was talking with a friend last night is I don't know how she's gonna work into my teams. Like right now, it's cool, she's fun, it's unique, but she's very much not fitting in anything I do. I can force her in, but she's not like a, she doesn't fit like what we're working on. So like we're working on the Bunny Twins comp with like Scarlet Modernia. We're missing, you know, we're messing with the Tia Naga comp, which Tia Naga need to go, oh yeah. And Noir is 10-10-10. When you simp a unit, you go all out. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Hellcrest, is leaving the tickets for hard mode. Cause I'm like, I'm not super fussed about it. Cause like I said, we've got Red Hood, we're not summoning any more on that. We're working on, like, the 2B comp, which, unfortunately for me, in this case, we don't have, we still don't have Mast, which is gonna haunt me. Maxwell. Okay. So, let's see here. So we've got 2B's team. From 10,000 gems to 5k left. Nice. Yeah, if you've got her, don't need to go any further with her. So we've got 2B's team. At least this is my idea for it. We've got the Bunny Twins team. We've got the Tianaga last shot team thing going on here. And then we've got literally
Red Hood, engage.
It's what do we want to do with Red Hood? Double SSR? Nice. Didn't get her. Yeah, that's rough. So it comes down to, like, what do we want to use for burst ones to really set her off? Like, Miranda's kind of one of those options that we can use. Just got her on? Wow, congratulations on the Pilgrim. We got Horny Nun.
I'm always by your side.
We got Horny Nun. We can make this work. Cause she'll be a burst 3. I need another burst 3.
Well, let's go
Maxwell. And Red Hood? Whoa. That luck. Oh my gosh. Haran and Red Hood. So, Flutter, remember how you said you're going to be free to play? If you don't go buy the Red Hood costume, I'm going to be slightly disappointed in you. Or not the Red Hood, but the Haran costume, I'm slightly going to be disappointed in you. The game literally just gave you 2 Pilgrims. You can at least throw them 20 bucks. Just saying, you can at least do that. Actually, I'm curious. That is salt-worthy. That is actual salt-worthy. I hate you, but congratulations. That's actually really cool. Of course, like I said, I can't talk. I got Rapunzel today. Actually, okay, Helm might actually be working here. Nikke does, and like I said, you better go treat it right, and you need to go get that Haran costume. and be like, I appreciate you, Nikke. You're gonna give me a lot of entertainment. Now I'm going back to my free-to-play status, but I am gonna say thank you. Gave me Isabel the worst case scenario. Yeah, unfortunately. So this solves a few issues. So I don't know. Is there a better burst 2 that I'm not thinking about that isn't taken up? Noir's taken. Naga's taken. Novel's probably moving to somebody. Gives me Rappy, and I'm happy about it. I mean, fair. Oh yeah, she is. So that's kill cooldown. Chat, what do you think? Am I, like, far off here? Or does this sound like a slightly interesting idea? I mean, Iron Code boss, if it's something Iron Code, it's getting absolutely, that's weak to iron, you're getting clapped by this thing. Because, I mean, at that point, if it's a full iron boss, we just rip litter over here and full iron team. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll just save it for now, and we'll think about this. We will think about this. What I do want to check out is this Union Raid thing. So what has changed here? There is a... What is this? So it's like a 3-minute variation and what, a 1 minute 30 variation?
Can I wear your clothes on this mission, Commander?
What is it against? What do you mean you're unable to obtain her costume at all? It's repeater seti time. Yeah. What are you talking about? You should be able to, it's a, it's right here in the mission pass. The first anniversary pass. And 10 takes several days to go through and get it, but by the end of the event, it's claimable through here. So, You just purchase the pass. It's 20 bucks, like I said, but the game literally just gave you 2 pilgrims. So I would say walk away from your F2P status and then walk right back into it and say, I'm never giving the game another dime, but I'd at least might walk away with that one. I'm gonna have to look at this. I'm gonna talk to some friends and we're gonna see what we can come up with team-wise. That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. You know what? For the sake of the event, we're gonna go ahead and let's see. Do we have anything we can pop over here to change it up? No, we don't have anything good. Not yet. We'll leave it over here for the next one. It's the same enemies, but if you scope lock your units, it will triple 10. Okay. I mean, I get that on so many levels, Zoo. We're gonna speedrun the sim room real quick. So what I think tomorrow's plan's gonna be is,
wake me up when the battle is over.
I think what we're gonna do is we will focus on upgrading units, getting those ready. We're going to
What purpose will I possibly serve when the surface is recaptured?
We will want to play more with that game mode. We're gonna check out the story.
Enoch and I are apparently sisters.
We want to
wake me up when the battle is over.
Actually, let's go ahead and see what the power reduction was to that
Simulation
stage.
is coming to an end. Impressive. You've made it far enough. Not looking good.
First 10 pull on that banner. Zookeeper's about to come kill you. I'm just gonna let you know that your life may or may not be in danger. I'm aware. Just saying. The good news is, I don't want to see that. Well, I wouldn't say the good news. I don't want to see a headline tomorrow saying a Florida man, something, something, something in California. I don't want to see that.
Must persevere.
So here's what we'll do. Depending on these conditions for Red Hood, I do want to leave you guys with this. If somehow between now and the end of the event, we get through the daily single, we pull 2 Red Hoods, I will go chase the 3rd one. But I will not chase MLB Red Hood any other way. The singles would have to legitimately give me her copies. I need 2 out of 3 before I would ever consider chasing. Is there anything timed in this that I need to do this today? Can I save this for tomorrow? Has anybody actually done this? Is there anything like daily I need to be doing with this anniversary quest, or can we save this for tomorrow? Click through it in like a minute. That's fair. It's not limited. Okay. Tetra Tower. I won't be able to beat that today. Let's do... Oh yeah, I need a dispatch and all that good stuff real quick.
Dispatching now.
Oh. I need to do this. I need to think about this while I'm doing because I will completely forget about this. Advise Nikke's enhance equipment. Yo! Ready Maze! Red Maze, thank you so much. Welcome in, welcome in. Shout out. Red Maze, how's it going? How was your stream? Thank you so much for coming on in. Welcome on in. Actually, bad timing, but I'll hang out for a few more minutes. I was about to get off. But we're gonna chill. We're gonna chill for a few minutes. I still got a few things to do here, so we'll just go ahead and do them. How was your stream? Welcome in. It was good? Nice. I saw you were playing, well, yeah, I normally have to dip at 10 a.m. most days, but, I can chill for a few today. Like, I probably can't go much past 10:30, but I can definitely chill for a few minutes. Let's play Nikke. Nice! So I assume you're doing the, Red Hood story? Yeah, we did those. We did, what, 5 multis on her, we didn't get it, and then, I just bought the pity, because I'm not gonna go chasing her down. It's not worth, zeroing out for her. She's good, she's great, but you don't need MLB. Oh, I don't mind. I literally came in with the mentality I was not going to... I was only going to do up to the gold tickets and then dip. But, we gained something so much better, so much better today. Which is why I'm literally do not care. We walked away with the ultimate grand prize. The ultimate grand prize. I've been waiting for this day for so long. 1 year it took me to collect her. So I'm gonna take that as a win.
Please allow the rippling muscles of those men fill my dreams.
Yes. The rippling muscles that I don't have. Still missing Dorothy? Ooh. Dorothy is, so let's see here. Pilgrims. I think at this point, the only one we're missing is, isn't it, Noah is the only one we're missing? And Haran. Noah and Haran are the only two we're missing. So, 2 left. And then we'll have all the pilgrims. Yes. I did not roll for Haran. So, Haran is, Haran is better at wave clearing than Scarlet. But Scarlet is better at actually out DPSing. So it's like, you're gonna do better on wave clear stuff. I'll do better on bosses. So I have Scarlet. And I think you've got Haran. So, I've got the other side of your coin. You'll wave clear better than me. But when it comes to certain bosses, I'll blow by them. Yeah. Great character. I really want her. You got neither?
For some reason,
I feel so calm whenever I'm
To be
with
fair, you have, you're missing Dragon and Nun. Yeah, we just got Dragon yesterday. Or day before yesterday.
you. You're sweeter than any of the desserts around here, teacher.
Oh, I need to give you a gift now. 'Cause
I'm
you're off.
so happy that you got this for me. I promise I'll get you something one day.
Alright, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to advise Small White, Red Hood, Jackal, Rosanna, Rapunzel, any of these till we, Tia Naga. Actually, when we get them, you've got Snow White. You do have Snow White, which is actually a really good... You just aren't able to wave clear really well. That's your issue right now. You need something that can wave clear. That's really what you lack. Because you've got great damage. It's just lacking wave clear. When Tia Naga come off, I guess we'll put Rapunzel and Red Hood on here. Small White will have to wait a while. I need to get one of these 30s off. Probably need to get Blanc done. Rush Blanc and just be done with it. And then we need to level up gear. I'm gonna skip Red Hood today, and we're gonna do Pravity. Because I'm still working on Pravity. Since she is full overload, we'll go ahead and get that one ready. But today has been a great day. We've made a lot of progress. We've pulled a bunch of random stuff. Getting Rapunzel and getting Red Hood was very, very good. Actually, to be fair, I think I'm more excited about this than I am Red Hood. This is what depression looks like. I mean, at least you have her. That is one way to look at it. At least you have her.
Please, oh merciful creator, bring happiness upon these people.
I need to actually figure out what I need to do for her. Because we will start pushing into getting Rapunzel readied up. She's gonna help with story. Oh yeah, that's what we wanted to check real quick. Definitely before we go, I want to see this. Let's see how low that power got. Because it was like 198, I think.
Everybody get ready.
Oh, we can easily beat this. We're so close to being right at power level. We should be able to blast through this thing. So that's something we have to look forward to tomorrow. Probably do the story push. 36,000 gems, 32 advanced tickets just to pity. I mean, you did get some stuff along the way. So there is that little condolence. But we're also going to get a bunch of tickets and stuff, which is going to allow you to get ready for the next unit. Which, that'll be an interesting unit. Be curious to see how that ends up turning out. Okay, mission pass. Actually, let's claim this. So they put us in a hard place. I kind of like a lot of these skins, and I can't afford to get them all. Recruit 90 Nikkes, hooray! Oh wow, we literally just kind of hit that. So I'm debating this one. I'm debating this one. Because that box is looking kind of sexy. Rocks are always great. This would basically be my Christmas present to myself. I mean, Zoo, to be fair, you saw mine, right? I got many multis of just absolutely nothing. But I also got a few things that I really wanted, which is the difference. You got value, you just didn't get what you didn't get your Holy Grail unit, which does really suck. That I'm not gonna discredit. That actually sucks. So I need to beat the boss to get into Sector 16. Okay. So we're gonna try to do a story push tomorrow, which is gonna be great. You got Isabel. Listen, Zoo.
So many sleepless nights.
You see this?
All because I'm thinking of you, darling.
You see this? Talk to me when you have this. Then talk about depression. Okay? Till then, that's actually... If you don't have Max Pilgrim slots in Pilgrim Tower, she's actually pretty decent. I won't lie. She's actually carried a few stages because of being up close with the shotgun thing. But when we look at this down the road, yeah, no, it's bad. I haven't gone after her. That's the thing. This is just what shows up. It's Max MLB too. Listen, I'm not allowed to order pizza. She won't let me out of the basement. Thankfully, somebody came and saved me today. I have been saved. I will be gladly hiding under these sweater puppets.
Merciful Creator, bring happiness upon these people.
Whatever weird thing she's into, yes. Got it? Yes. Just, yes, I'm there. That'll get, Core 7. No, I mean, that is unfortunate. So, I'll be hiding with Rapunzel from here on out. Memory League, yeah, it's time to shut off the game. Oh, crap. Well. Oh, never mind, it's not a story today. Now I'll have max slots in Pilgrim. Well, that's good. And Red Hood's gonna help you out a lot in that. The 4 of them are 3s. Well, Red Hood will be able to trigger the 1, 2. Remember that. That is actually the good news. Red Hood will be able to trigger your initial Burst 1 and Burst 2, which will carry you quite a long way. So just go ahead and put her up front. And let her... Well, actually, I don't even think... I think she'll just automatically burst. Just put her in the middle and make sure... Yeah. I haven't burst... Look. Oh, you have Noah. Okay. So you really need her as a burst 1. Do you see this? Stage 133. I just burst my first 3 stages because of Nihilister. So, I went that far for the longest time with just Scarlet, Snow White, and Isabel. Then Dorothy finally joined in. Doesn't matter that she's a 40-second burst cooldown. You burst with Red Hood first. That's a 40-second cooldown. And then you burst with Noah, you can get 2 bursts. Doesn't matter if it's 40 seconds. You shouldn't be cycling multiple bursts. Where he's at in Pilgrim Tower, if he ever cycles a full burst, I'd be shocked. He might get 1 burst in. Yeah. He's so low in Pilgrim Tower, 1 burst is just fine. And with being able to burst between Red Hood and Noah, he'll be fine. You're at floor 10? Yeah, you're about to skyrocket. Oh, no. He is very low in the ground on Pilgrim. I think Snow White and... What was it? Snow White was your only Pilgrim for a while? And then now you got Isabelle and Red Hood. Am I missing anybody? Small White? Yeah, he just upgraded a lot on the amount of Pilgrims. He's gonna go, seriously, he'll be able to go for a while. I think now for the next month or two, 3 months, he's probably gonna be going almost every, he'll be going through all 3 stages. It's gonna be awesome for him. And he'll start getting molds. So he'll probably get a chance at some more. I am 4 thirsty molds away from trying this one more time. I am 4 very thirsty molds away. I'm so ready for my next R. I can't wait. Watch this be Haran though. This is the one where we're gonna go out 10 foil hat, and this is gonna be Haran. So it's, let's see here. It's Saturday will get me 3, which is right on the edge. Then, so next Wednesday, we're gonna pull Haran on the account. We're gonna pull Haran. You know, I'm gonna even tell the game to give me Haran, and here's how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna buy the mission pass some point between now and the time I pop this mold. And I'm gonna be like, look, I even bought you the costume so that you can show up. And then when I get it, it's gonna be even funnier when she shows up. Because then I'll have Haran and the costume. We're gonna use some serious tinfoil there. So, yeah, we got some good stuff coming. I'm really excited for, I'm really excited to make some progress. We've got, tomorrow's gonna be a great day. A really great day. Story progression, we're gonna mess with Red Hood, try to get some stuff geared up for there. And replace it with a C. Cope, yeah. Good old Cope. Also, we get another piece tomorrow. Will I get another Pilgrim piece? Specifically one that I don't need on Scarlet? Like the chest plate? I think the chest plate's what I don't need. But yeah, this is gonna be it for today. Let's go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube and Twitch. Or YouTube and Twitter. Or X, I should say. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. We'll be back on, like I said, tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. my time, 3.5 hours ago, your time. We're going to be continuing on the grind. Definitely don't want to miss it. We're going to be doing a lot of Red Hood testing stuff. We got through the story today, which was awesome. We did all of our pulls, which was awesome. I really appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. So yeah, we're going to do a lot more. We're going to be messing around with that mini game. That's going to be a lot of fun. But as far as YouTube and X, thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning.